Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Billy Blass, back again with the MPC Live. Just gonna go through these sounds that I have, play the beat, well, let you hear what I came up with, but I'm gonna go through some of these sounds. This time what I did was I just went and grabbed various sounds, got a drum break, chopped the drum break up, and made a pattern out of that. So we're gonna just go through some of the sounds real quick, and then I'm gonna show you what I did with them. All right, so a lot of these was actual loops that I chopped. So I will play the loops for you, and then we will get into what I did. So let's go through the sounds. This is like a sound, one of the sounds. It's an arc, and then I chopped it up into pieces. It's a bass. It's a choir. I chopped the choir up as well. Chop that up into pieces. So pluck sound. Hi-hat loop, which I chopped as well. Have a break. Chop the break up. This is another lead that I had. Took that and chopped that up as well. These little pieces, piano, which is chopped into pieces. What else do I have here? I have another piano, which is chopped into pieces as well. Key that's reversed, which I chopped as well. So by now you should get the point. Some more keys. And a guitar, which is chopped as well. All right, so now with all of those sounds, I made 3 sequences. So let's get to the sequences, and I chopped up, well, as you see, I chopped up all of the sounds. So this is one of the patterns that I came up with to begin with. We'll just solo that. Let's see here. These are the chops. I put each chop on an individual pad. And this is the pattern that I came up with. It's a 4-bar loop. And my break, I chopped the break up. And I have 3 sequences, so this is the first one, but I chopped the break up, and this is the first part of the break. Second part of the break, this is the first sequence. So go to the second sequence, which has another part of the break. Oh no, sorry about that. Let me come off of solo here. Go to the second sequence, which has another part of the break. And that's where the turnaround comes in. And then the third sequence, which has everything all together in it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to play all of the sounds. I'm going to go through the sequences so you can hear how I put the whole thing together and how it sounds in completion. Again, there's no method to it. I just grab different loops, chop them up and use different pieces and put it all together. And this is what we have. So this is the first sequence. That's the first sequence that we have. And the second sequence breaks down. And the second sequence has these elements in it. So you'll know when the turnaround comes. And then the third sequence is what I guess we could use for a hook or some verses. I don't know. It doesn't make a difference. However it sounds, we could just put it together that way. But for the sake of this is the third sequence. Added some bass and a little bit of that. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna play all the sequences out and you can hear how all of it sounds all together. So this is the first sequence. We're gonna let this ride for like 8 or 12 bars. Then we're gonna go to the next sequence, second sequence, then the third sequence, so you can see how it all sounds together. All right, so with that being said, let's get into this joint right here. So yeah, that's what I came up with all of those sounds. And some of the things that I did actually is with the first sequence here, I just doubled up some of the sounds so I can have the sound play through and repeat itself until it goes into the next sequence. So that would be like. And the first sequence, that would be the third sequence, and the first sequence would go as such. And the second sequence pattern would be kind of the same, but it would just have extra sound, other sounds in it to get you ready for the turnaround. And like so, the third sequence would have that, what we just spoke about. I'll solo that. And to have the notes dropped, what I did was the pad that the note was on, the pad that that note was on, I just used the velocity and just lowered the actual notes. And again, when we put it all together, so we have just like, a boom bap joint, I guess, so to speak, if you want to use that. But, just straight for some bars could be dope, you know what I mean? So let's just listen to it one more time. Check it out. Yeah, so there you have it. If you like the track, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it, what you think could be done, what else you think could be added, or what you might hear to it. So, maybe an artist that you might hear, or even if you have some bars, leave them in the comment section. Let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And with that being said, this was a quick one, but always remember, music is the soundtrack to our lives. Just make sure that your playlist is worth listening to. All right? That being said, I'm out. Peace.